Hey, Guys here. So, start off with Joe. Say it is so, Joe. Rising Stars tomorrow. Only one of them teased that I've seen so far, and I don't think we're getting anything more. They said Joey B plus more dropping tomorrow. So, I think he is one overall short of Slinger, if I recall correctly, an improviser. So, he sadly does not get that for his spot until he gets a power-up. Overall, though, good stats in the card. It's just sad that he can't play because he's missing the overall barrier for the improviser. So it's too bad. But maybe next card, Joe Burrow, or maybe we get a wild card Wednesday next week with power-ups of a lot of the Team of the Year cards that missed getting power-ups this week, along with Joe Burrow, a couple others, obviously like, the Deshaun Jackson types, Greg Olsen types should get power-ups because of, multiple teams and whatnot. Then I don't know. Joe Burrow doesn't really need a power-up because he's only been in one team. But he does need an overall boost for one. So I didn't put together the full Team of the Year theme team. I'm not going to go through it now. Let me know in the comments which videos you want to do on each player for my second channel. That's where I do the gameplay. So we're going to do that gameplay tomorrow. I'm guessing sometime in the AMs when that's launching. The only ugly portion of this is no CB3 there. So I got to put D on it. He's like yellowish. So he's close enough to the full theme team. I'll break down my thoughts on the cards on the Team of the Year theme team gameplay. Otherwise, yeah, take a look at that tomorrow. Should be a very fun video. But overall, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the market, coins, not just no GameStop market talk, but we're going to be talking about the MUP market stuff and what we saw today, what's going on with the market, how, you can grind out some coins here on Team of the Year, outside of the free 96 that you probably got or maybe are getting right now doing solos, maybe grinding solos, watching this video. But let's get first to the sponsor. Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden 21 coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 15% off. Alright, so right into it right away. The market went up. I don't know if many of you noticed this, but from this weekend till now, it did go up. Now, this morning, the prices were up a little bit more in this range. They did fall a little bit during the night as more people got on, more packs were pulled, and etc., etc. That's how it happens. Now, you will see, did I say bow or Mao? Now, you will see some cards like, interesting. 88s are a little high, along with a couple others that are maybe a little boosted a lot. So when you see something like that's high as hell, right? Not just Towley, but when you see things that are high as hell in the market, you're like, wow, maybe I can arbitrage into that. And you got to be like, all right, so now what can we make 88s out of? 88s can be made out of a few different things, but I think a lot of the ones that we look at are in the team builders, or one of the big ones is right here for this 88 overall team builder fantasy pack, which takes 185, 283s, and 280s. So if you look back at this sheet, you're like, all right, how do you make an 88? You take equals 185, which goes for 9,000 plus 2 of these, plus this, plus 2 of these, and what do you get? 28,000 for a $29,000 card. Now, you'll be like, oh, well, that's not very good. Now, just know that these things are like tip-top of the prices. It's very easy to find cards because these are unfiltered card prices, and a lot of people don't know what unfiltered card prices mean. So when I say that unfiltered card price, and this is more for a beginner thing, I just go to the block, I search by that, and I leave it. And so there's that thing, you're like, oh, that's not a money making, but just wait. Wait for the hook, all right, because the hook brings you in. I think there's a song about that called The Chorus. No, that's not that funny. It's called The Hook. It's a good song. You guys, if you haven't heard The Hook, you should look at it. Like when I just go here and I just look at the market, I'm like, oh, 80, 81s, 2,800 for that. Now, if you really want to find the actual cheapest, you gotta filter down more. See how it's 2,100. So already that's 700 times 2, 1,400 lower than the price. I did that. You can do the same thing at the 83 level that I kind of showed you at for the cards. 83s filtered down. I don't know if 83s are good here. I have 83s listed at 6,800 on my sheet. This is 4,700. So another 2,100 times 2 save. So that's dang near 6,000 coins doing that set, making an 88 and selling it for the unfiltered price. You're like, well, do people buy at that price? Yes, they do. Why do they buy at such a price, so high of price? Now, there's a few factors. One is laziness. They do the same thing I just showed you. If they want an 88 overall, they're looking for training at, I'll just take an 88 overall for training. They buy it right here off the block at 29.8. So my number at 29 is a little bit under what the current price is on the market. As you see, 29.8. You can probably sell for 33 right now, but 29.8 is a fine price. See, this one's about for 31K. 31K it sold for. Okay, all right. And then you want to know why people do that. Well, they go into these sets for Team of the Year, and they look into it, and they look for, all right, now I just want to make myself a big Khalil Mack fan, so I'm going to buy up his 92s, buy up his 88s, so I'm just going to go in here, unfiltered 88s, and buy it at, I don't know why I got 26. Oh, it's because it's a very specific position. So they go down and buy 26, 26, 28, etc. So that's another thing, right? They go in and buy it out of the sets at that specific rate, or they can buy it off the auction house for 88s. But another way, if you don't want to do the sets of how to get the 88s cheaper, is you just filter down, okay? You just do it. So, you go there, you go to 88s, you look what's kind of around here. Let's just pick a random position and see if we can't filter down below 29K. And so now if you just snipe them, 26 is 26 is not that good of a profit because you got to take 10% off for the tax. 25.5. If you buy it at 25, listed at 29, boom, an instant K profit. Maybe not the greatest snipe. I wouldn't call it a great snipe at all, but it is still profit. Sniping and relisting, there's another K on top of that. So buy at 24, list at 29.8, did I say? Profit, okay? That's just simple market over listing tips. That's something that we've been talking about for years now, but I just want to know, I know there's a lot of new people in the game, but I kind of want to show you why those 88s are so special to go for right now, because those Team of the Year sets, because people are looking for 88s. And the other thing you could do, obviously the 92s are also looking pretty cromulent because those went up a little bit. As you'll see, 92s are sitting at 10 per, when around it is a 9 per and an 8 per. This one, not as good. Like you guys, I don't know how many of you on Twitch with me, but you guys saw me yesterday do like Logan Thomas. A lot of these 92s are going for 99K. So then you do something like, you know, like, oh, maybe a tight end is wanted for Waller. So 99K is what they'll sell at. And then you want to look for tight ends at that same 92 level. And I just want to show you how to make a 92 potentially profitable. But otherwise, it's kind of break even. So you just look through these. All right, we got Hunter Henry at 95. Ollie Moore Cox, Logan Thomas at 97. And then like you're like, all right, well, I know those sets also give me a power up. How much is Logan Thomas's power up going for? Okay. Logan. All right, lucky Logan. Logan Thomas's power is going for 19K. So that's about what? We'll just round up. Say 100K plus 19, 119K out of the Logan Thomas set right now. Let's factor in how much does it take to do the Logan Thomas set, which I know off the top of my head because I've been kicked in the head by a horse and I got some sort of memory. We got 86s, we got 84s, we got, actually, I don't remember anything. It's Team of the Week cards, high golds, you get 10 of those things. Let's look at the price of those things. Team of the Week, sorry, if this doesn't make sense to a lot of you guys, I apologize. Just rewind it and try and listen to it again. 10 of these things, so that approximately is literally at 20K. Just say we'll buy all these things, no snipes. So 20K on that for Team of the Week for the 75s. The 82s, we'll take 5 of those, 5 times. You could probably filter down, get them for 5K. I want to do easy math, 25K. So like 45, 50K-ish. And then the 86s or 88s, I don't remember which one of these. We'll have to go back and look. That's 26K right there. I don't know. Maybe that's not profitable at all if it's what I'm remembering, which I have a bad memory. Team Affinity, standouts. So it was nicer, but we'll see. Wait. Before I call it, we could just do this one. It don't matter. It is 86s. 86s are going for like what, 12 to 15K right now. Team of the Weeks might be going for a little bit more than training, but 86, 12 times 5 is 60K. 60 plus what I say 45. That's 105. So that's kind of break even. I would not do that Logan Thomas set for profit right now. It did profit for me earlier, so I just want to talk about it, but it doesn't look like it is spitting out right now. So, not bad things to look at for cards that are in demand from new sets. I just want to lay that out. I still think the gap pack method is very solid. For people that don't know the gap pack method, I keep talking about this every week. I did an entire video on it. If you want to know the full breakdown of it, basically, you're pulling these get-a-player packs because the market's up, and they're spitting out cards. You sell the high expensive ones, especially some power-ups that might have gone up lately, and then you exchange the ones into either high silvers, low golds, superstars, and then use those superstars to either do Team of the Week, week 1 or 2, or if you get enough low elites along with it, do the 86s, although those things have dropped in price. 86s for the 50. So that's kind of the gap pack. Otherwise, Get a Gold's been solid for me. I'm not sure they're profitable. I would say they're not profitable, but I did pull some heat out of them and made some good coin off them. These packs are awful. I can show you one of them, but man, these things were awful for me, right? I could just do it for you right now. But yeah, these things were not good packs to pull if you're wondering which packs are the best ones. There's a limited on defense right now. We'll just see if we can't get some cocks in there. But that's not what we all want to finish with. There's a Team of the Week card, 88 overall. I also want to talk about the Tony and Night Train Lane Thanksgiving sets here that were spitting out 92s. All right, so yeah, brutal, savage. The wrong thick DT. We didn't get the right one. Because these things, and I'm not going to do the math on them. This is you math if you want to do it. I don't know if it is the Autumn Blast Tony Romo, because they were spitting out 92s that you can use for those sets. If you were going to do sets, not a bad idea. If you can do these things, sell them. But I'm not going to do the math. You can do the math and figure out if you can get these Hooper cards. 93K plus 90. This one might be expensive. 100K. So we'll say this is like 400K-ish. 400K to get back a 94, going for about half that. And then you use the Nat 92s to fill into the set for Team of the Year. And you might be able to get some value out of those sets. Take a look at them, see if they interest you at all. Otherwise, I'm not. I didn't do the math on them, and I don't really care to, because there's so few cards in the block. Not a lot of people can eat off it. EA did a really good job, bad job, right? They don't let us live, man. It fucking sucks. You know, they took away the Campus Hero rerolls because we were rerolling for 92s out of it, right? You know that, right? The 92s that we were getting out of that, the reason they took it down was Team of the Year sets. They were afraid of loopholes so bad. Let us live, EA. Let us live, man. That's the fun part about MUT, is like this market shenanigans and rolling for 92s to try and put into the sets. But no, they were so nervous about it, about a set that we could get 92s out of. They took it out of the game, specifically targeted it so that we wouldn't get it for Team of the Year. I'm still salty about that. I mean, like, it's like they want us to have no fun. It feels like I'm getting targeted specifically because of all the loopholes we've been through in this channel. But man, it has been dry as hell this year, and the only loopholes we've had, they've been patched within a couple minutes. It's been frustrating to the max for Madden this year, for working the market and the loopholes and stuff. And they really do have like a full-time person employed to make sure there's no loopholes here. Whoever took that job, I hate your guts. I hate them. They're the worst. Let's see, what else did I have written down in my, Oh yeah, I had written down, can you stop bullying us, EA? Yes, that's what I had written down. Anything else? Second Pro Bowl Limited? I don't know. Hopefully it's like a Deshaun Watson. That'd be kind of cool. And no, I don't know where your Jair or Devontae Adams is, Packer fans. That was one of the highest asked questions today on stream. Otherwise, I got some Weekend League rewards. I guess I can pull a midfield pack or so for the old YouTubes. See what my luck takes. But that's it for the market. What are you guys profiting on? I know some people were profiting. I'm not sure anymore, and that's something I should have talked about earlier in the video. Team of the Year rerolls. It was more arbitrary. Oh my god, this is horrible. EA is straight up bullying my account right now. I'm no longer getting good pulls. So, Team of the Year rerolls, right? Let's see what their current prices are. People were, and I was one of them, you roll for all the Team of the Year cards, and the ones you don't get, you just sell, and you're making coins, because you were able to get training cheaper than these things were going for in the roll. So now they're down to 322, 333. It's okay, actually. Now that we can get training under 8, so to get a 96 overall, if you can sell them for 320, 330, right? And then the guys like Jamal Adams will be going for, I think he's still up at 400K, right? So I want to talk to you about this one. If you roll 39K, here, let me show it to you. If you roll 39,000, oh shoot, I got to get my equal signs there. Equals 39,000 training points for one Team of the Year card times what we're getting our quote-unquote best training. Cost you $320. Now that is non-snipes training. You could easily find training, potentially, not easily, but potentially around 7. So if you find training around 7, you're making 30 per. Of course, you got to snipe that training a little bit, but I just want to let you know, if you can find training around 7 per, you roll this, instant profit on no matter what team of the year card you pull, and then even more profit if you get a Waller Adams type. So people are rolling that. That is a method because it involves the market, and I just want to let you guys know, cheap training equals profit. I mean, that's kind of how it's been a lot of times with a lot of cards, and that's the whole arbitrage thing. But let's look what Adams is going for right now. This is like, I think the big pull, yeah, $391 for Adams. What about Waller? So it's like if you pull at 7, that's almost a 100K profit. Waller is going at $393 too. So 2 cards, sadly on the opposite sides of the ball, so you can't just target one side of the ball for that reroll. But yeah, it's pretty nice out there, dudes. Cheap training equals great profits here in the team of the year set reroll method, whatever you like to call it. So those are your ways of making coins today on team of the year. Hopefully it was a good day for you. It was a fun day on the stream. Appreciate all you joining here on this video. I really do appreciate all you. It's been a blast today, at least. Again, check out that team of the year video tomorrow where I give my thoughts on the team of the year stuff. And let me know in the comments what specific cards you want a specific video on for the team of the year. But thank you for watching. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. Please subscribe. Call to action. See ya tomorrow.